Powerhouse, presented by Alliant Energy.
Alliant Energy, we're on for you.
It's amazing how much natural light can make a difference in the look and feel of a room. Artificial light can help, but it's no substitute for natural sunlight. Your house may have a few dark rooms, a bathroom, a hallway, or even a dark office. How can you bring sunshine into even the darkest areas of your home? Well, you can pipe it in literally. We're here at a home that's under construction with Keith Johnson from Brighter Concepts Limited to see how it's done. And Keith, how do you pipe in sunlight?
We use highly reflective pipes, tubes as we call them. This is the inside of what our tubular skylights looks like. As you can see, it is highly reflective.
Now the product is Solatube, right?
Solatube is the product that we sell.
And how does that differ from what we traditional skylight?
A traditional skylight is a roof window. It's a large pane of glass, double pane that's put up, and you can see the sky, you can see the clouds going by. But what you're getting with a regular skylight is uncontrolled light, a lot of glare. You can have a lot of heat gain, a lot of heat loss going through that skylight. And they are a little notorious for ice dams and noisy.
Well, I know that's one of the things that always came with the old skylights was leaking from the roof, but you've taken care of that problem?
Yep, we went back to a system, or we use a system, I should say, that has been around for many, many, many years. It's a system that has flashing, that has got a flange that tucks up underneath the shingles. This flashing, when the installer comes to put it in, he's going to cut a hole. He's not going to remove any shingles around the perimeter. This is a 10-inch Solatube, and the hole he's going to cut is approximately 12 inches, so he's going to have a little bit of space here, so if any seeds or any leaves got up underneath there, the rain would wash it right off.
Now the Solatube, you said, has been around here in the States for about 10 years. Installation-wise, we're here at this home. Is it difficult to install, Keith?
We have 6 to put in this home today. A regular installer, one of our trained installers, will do 6 in one day with little to no problem.
Keith, tell us about the installation process for the Solatube.
Installation is pretty quick. When the installers come in, they're going to determine the location to put it. They're going to go with a long drill bit up from the ceiling, up through the attic, up through the roof, keeping them out of the attic the majority of the time. Once they get up on the roof, they're cutting a hole. It's determined by the diameter of the tube that they're putting in. The flashings are tucked up underneath the shingles, making them nice and watertight. The dome's put on, the tube's assembled, the diffusers are put on the bottom. It takes about an hour to an hour and a half.
So this wouldn't be something, a do-it-yourself project?
If a do-it-yourselfer is going to do it, give yourself about 3 to 4 hours to do it. It's doable. But you are working on roofs, and depending on the pitch of your roof, you might not be comfortable up there. It might be a safety issue. We have steep roof safety devices if we need to go on steep roofs. You're also going up in attics. A lot of people aren't comfortable in attics. We as professionals have got tools that keep us out of the attic, such as that long drill bit.
Now, Keith, when I think about this, on a sunshiny day, but today we have a cloudy day. Still function well on a cloudy day?
Cloudy days are amazing, how much light is still out there. People forget that they don't have their headlights on when they're driving around. They're not walking around with flashlights. There's visible light outside. That light is still transferred in. In fact, the majority of our customers, after they have these for a few months, will comment on the lightning and the full moon, how much light comes through it. City lights, whatever light is out there is going to come in.
There is energy savings that does come from this, correct?
By bringing in natural light, the light bulbs stay off. No more turning on lights, which automatically is reducing your electrical bill.
Now we also, with traditional lights, they're a heating source, but you don't have that with the Solatube, right?
That's correct. If I was to touch the diffuser at the ceiling, it'd be maybe a little warmer than the ceiling next to it, but relatively the same temperature.
Now how much space does the Solatube light?
The 14-inch unit will do approximately a 15 by 15 room. This unit will fit right between 16-inch on center trusses. So there's no structural changes that are made. 14-inch will typically do your kitchen, your living rooms, your dining rooms. Smaller rooms, we use the 10-inch.
Keith, we know the Solatube works on bright sunny days and cloudy days. What about at night? Do we need a light with it, or how does that work?
Solatube does have an accessory, which is an optional light kit that can be added on. A lot of times in a room, you may have a light centrally located. You may find in a hallway. you've got 1 or 2 lights. And it could look very, very crowded to have a light, a skylight, a light, a skylight. So several years ago, they came up with a brilliant idea to just go ahead and add a light kit right to the center of it. This happens to be the 10-inch unit. It will take one 100-watt light bulb, or a compact fluorescent light bulb of 24 watts, which is 25% of the energy being used.
We like that as well. Let's talk a little bit about cost for a Solatube.
The Solatube comes installed and uninstalled. The uninstalled Solatube box will be about $300. Uninstalled, you get everything you need for a 4-foot installation. Now, if we were to come out and put it in, you can tack about $200 onto that. Really, again, depending on the length the unit's going to be, that $400 would be approximately $500 installed. For every 2-foot section beyond that, though, you're adding about $50. The insides of the tubes, that is a very, very special material that's put on the inside of it, and that's what hikes up the cost.
With the Solatube come energy savings, and also what we like to see, the Energy Star, right?
It is an Energy Star rated product.
It's called the Solatube. Check it out. And don't you go away. We'll be back with more Powerhouse right after this.